Hello there.
Hello, Mayego.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you, sir?
I am very well. Thanks for asking. So, you are live.
This,
Everybody can hear you, by the way.
thank you. This is Odogu. I'm calling from the United States.
Odogu from the US. Sir, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Well, just a little trajectory to
Please.
some of the things surrounding this P2B and Mbaka. Uh, you know, you just showed us some of the videos of the people protesting, and my own position is this: when Mbaka took out on P2B, calling him stingy and all kinds of stuff, it takes a beggar to know who is a stingy person. That is one. Two, look at the generation of people, look at the kind of people who are being manipulated into feeling um, feeling bad because of this situation. Does it mean that some of all these things that we are saying, they are not feeling it? Their concern is just because of that opium that they receive on that ground. That is what they feel that holds them.
Hmm.
So my only concern is, how do we get to the soul of these people? Sometimes I feel our Nigerians soulless. We are talking about another kidnapping in Kaduna. Every single day, people are dying and things are happening. And it does seem like Nigerians are just having a free day. Nothing is happening.
I mean,
And we are here overseas
imagination.
freaking out.
Mm-hmm. It's because they have grown cold. They have grown, like to the point that they don't feel that kind of feeling of, that's empathy or sympathy anymore. It's pretty much like they have grown, you know.
Mayegun, do you know if there are certain calls that will come from Nigeria? For me to pick it, my mind will just like flip out. I will just think,
Reason.
is someone dead already? Is something happening? Because of the nature of the volatile situation in Nigeria. And when you talk to people, they be like, no, it's not as you people feel. And then every day people are dying. Then the other thing the last thing I want to say, I know there are a lot of people online.
Sure, please.
Is the position that our youth are taking, I wish they can use that energy that they are using to push article Tinubu, P2B is from my area.
Oh, yeah.
I have no problem with an Igbo person being this, but the same system will drown these people. One of the politicians was quoted to have said, they asked him, you made a promise when you were before you got into office. He said, yes, I made a promise. When you are there making a promise, that you really mean it, that he meant it, that he had every good intention to do it. But once you get into that office, what happens he can no longer explain. It is not their own fault, but the situation, the system will turn you. You may not be bad in your own self, but the system will make you redundant.
That is why I don't buy the idea. Yeah, Odogu, that's why I don't buy the idea of we should all try and join them and then we can change it from within. You are lying to yourself.
It's
you can't
not
change
possible.
Them. You can't.
It's not possible.
They will change you. That's what will happen.
It's not possible. Nigeria needs what philosophers call deconstruction. You must be destroyed in order to build. Because anything you are adding onto that structure will never stand. The foundation is bad. The system is bad. The law is bad. The constitution is bad. Everything about Nigeria is dead.
And
the only way to get Nigeria out of this quagmire, out of this conundrum, out of this sitting on the precipice, out of this annihilation is to break it down and start afresh. If they like, let them go. And even the Bible, Jesus said, can you carry wine and put on an old wine skin? No. People read the Bible, but they don't understand the context, the spirit of the Bible. Continue doing what they are doing.
Thank you so much,
I hope that someday I go tear them.
Oh, that's
because it looks like we are the ones gaslighting them.
Yeah, now that someday is so close. We are so close. Wait for it now. It's about to burst.
I am waiting because Each time you make a post, people come and start attacking you, telling you, what are you doing overseas? Come down now. You are the ones causing all this tension. Come down. I'm tired.
Now you go inside the forest and then you give the guns to the terrorists, and then at the same time you are the one who is operating the Nigerian financial system that is managing the ransom payment that is going through the system untraceable. Now you with the America, they cause all of that one. That's how they tell themselves. They make their choices, right? After making all these terrible choices, when the consequences of the choices start coming back, they start pointing fingers at people who never really joined them in making those choices. That's why I do what I do. So that we always remind them, listen, you know where we stand, though. You know where I stand, though. Don't bring your madness later and start pointing fingers. But even at that, they still point fingers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we'll never stop. Thank you so much, Odogu.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for the good
work.
You
have a good one, eh? That's Odogu there. My first caller. I have another caller on the line. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Mayegu Baba.
Baba, how are you?
Mayegu Baba.
Yes, sir.
I'm all right. I'm cool. Yes, sir. My name is Folarin. I'm calling from New York.
From New York. So you are live, sir. Everybody can hear you as usual, loud and clear.
Yeah. All right, sir. It's been a while I've been trying to connect you, but thank God I made it today.
At least. Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah. Báyégún àwọn èèyàn wa ò ní gbọ́rọ̀. Àwọn èèyàn wa ò ní gbọ́rọ̀. Divide and rule. Divide and rule system here. It has gotten to them. And there's no how they can do without it because they are hungry. So they have little senses.
You see all these our uncles, our senior brothers, uncles, and all of them back in Nigeria right now, even those who are abroad, yeah. After all they know, after everything they have seen, yeah, beyond this Tinubu's issue, do you know what they are now telling them? Say, we know that he cannot do anything, but more she did better now. Now.
They are getting
they are saying that as I'm talking to you right now. That's what they say. They said, we know, but show more.
But you know that only a madman will be doing something repeatedly and expect the same thing and expect a different result.
Only a madman.
It's only a madman. You are doing something repeatedly, you are waiting for another result. It could work. No, can work there. Téèyàn bá ti ṣe báyìí tí ò bá ti gbà wàá gbà bòmí wò ni.
Mistake that ṣe yẹn náà. Okay.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
How can you be doing something again and again, and then you're like, Baba?
Olóṣèlú, Nigerian politician will never have anything good for the people. Quote me anywhere. They cannot render anything good for the people.
They just don't have the capacity.
They don't. It's not in their capacity. They cannot do it. They will tell you this life they have been saying since Baba Olowo time will give you life, water, and good road. Same thing. That's in Bola to do here now.
Even military said, in this whole job be a fraud, even military came. They themselves were promising electricity, promising good road. Military or soldier, they came. They said, we are good. But they actually tried. Nobody soldier constructed Third Mainland Bridge. What exact major project has any civilian constructed after Third Mainland Bridge that Babangida constructed?
There's nothing. They only brought deterioration and destruction to what the military has done. Deterioration and destruction. Gbogbo àwọn nǹkan táwọn bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ náà ṣe ìgbà yẹn tó dáa wọ́n ti bà gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ náà. Oòduà investment company down lane.
It's gone. Yes, sir.
Ṣe bójú ayé àwọn Tinubu ni gbogbo yẹn ti wọ.
Yes, sir. All these places that we are saying that Fulanis are camping in our forest, sir, do you know that most of them are actually like the old farm settlement that Awolowo actually started then? All these in Ondo, in Ogun water site, they have taken over everywhere. If you go to Oyo, all these Ogun, Ibarapa, they are farm settlement set up by Awolowo. They are now there.
Okay, one thing. Ìgbà tí
Olúbàdàn fẹ́ ba gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń sìn ó lọ mú gómìnà Kánò wá ó mú wá sí Ìbàdàn ó wá fi tó yìí ṣé kí ló ń ṣàwọn bàbá yìí náà.
One Nigeria ló ń build is a concept, the same workbook. Awala àti ìjásí láti ọjọ́ yìí.
Who tell you say Nigeria na one? Nigeria is up to 600. Which one?
Bobo ni.
Okay, parọ́ for everybody. Ọ̀nà máa jẹ́ kójú wa là ọ́. Yorùbá nation yìí, a must have ní o.
Ẹ̀sà wọ́n lẹ́ni tó sùn la máa ń jí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀
wọ́n kàn ń jí apẹ̀rọ̀rọ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀
Àwọn ni wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe o. Wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe o. Tẹ́lẹ̀ ni máa ń sọ wípé wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe gidi gan o. So ìtàbá sọ pé how do we now wake them up and all of that? That is to say we are also pretending as if to say we believe that they don't know what they are doing. Shey you get sir? Tough gan complicated. They know what they are doing. They do. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó wá jájú wọn lójú enough débi pé they will be able to see it enough and say ọmọ we are done now. I mean this is it. We have wasted enough time. Let's do the right thing.
Máyégún bàbá ó máa padà jájú wọn lójú ni. Iná lé lọmọ ẹranko ń yá gbẹ̀yìn. Yorùbá nation yẹn ó máa padà yé gbogbo wa. A máa padà wá ṣe Yorùbá nation wa ni. Ó máa padà yé gbogbo wa ni. Nítorí pé orílẹ̀-èdè nǹkan tó ń pè ní orílẹ̀-èdè country tó ti ń sọ èdè ẹyọ kan ló ń jẹ́ orílẹ̀-èdè. Orílẹ̀-èdè ní Nàìjíríà ń sìn á ní èdè Yorùbá orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá ní Nàìjíríà ń sìn á ní pé.
Mo like orúkọ yẹn gan.
Yorùbá orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni
ọmọ Yorùbá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò sí bó ṣe burú tó wọn ò ní fi Ẹ̀gbá ka ní òsì o wọn ò dẹ̀ ní fi Ìjẹ̀bú ka ní òsì so gbogbo wa la gbọ́ nǹkan tá à ń sọ.
ẹ bẹ sáré ju dark humor fún mi lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan bẹ́ẹ̀ tí mi ò ti expect yẹ òótọ́ lẹ sọ wọn ní fẹ́ ká ní
ìjẹta wọn ò dẹ̀ ní fi Ìjẹ̀ta ka ní òsì.
Ìjẹ̀bú ka ní òsì.
Wọn ò ní fi Yorùbá kan tí gbogbo wa gbọ́ yẹn ó ní wọ́n á fi ń karòyìn o wọn bá ka lẹ́kìtì state same Yorùbá yẹn náà máa sọ tí gbogbo wa máa gbọ́ o.
Ẹ ṣeun bàbá, thank you so much. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n bá yàrá kọ̀ right.
You are welcome sir.
God bless
all
you.
right sir.
Stay safe, sir.
All right Ọlọ́run á fún yín ṣe yes sir Ọlọ́run á fún gbogbo wa ṣe yes sir ẹ kúṣẹ́.
Thank you. So I have another caller on the line. Hello there.
Hello, good evening, Mayegu.
Oh, good evening, sir.
Yeah, báwo ni kọ́?
Ṣàlàfíà.
So, okay, then thank you. Ọ̀rọ̀ kí ni mo fẹ́ sọ, Madam Mbaka àti Obi. To be honest, I'm a Catholic church. I'm a Catholic, born Catholic.
Oh, yeah.
Kò yẹ kó mo fẹ́ criticize yẹ. I'm a Catholic guy. Mo ti lọ sí adoration yẹn dáadáa. Mo dẹ̀ ti wà privilege ti mọ Mbaka yẹn. It's one of these radical things. Kò ti gẹ́ mi. Kí ẹ mo bá sọ̀rọ̀, mo ti watch ẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ ti observe go. Yeah, up close. Mo ti observe project tó ṣe. Fún àwọn èèyàn people yẹn. So why when worship ẹ̀ mbẹ̀ yẹn, because it's set up, we employ more than 200,000 people.
Wow.
Or let's say, even though exaggerate, at least 50,000 people. What you get me see? Oh, they know to a sense.
Factory, food, clinical production, and all of that. They take me like it's pretty much like Oh no, man, so bad.
Yes,
we can drag out. We can contribute to project to because we have a lot of things
going
on.
Thank you. So all them are money or to a benefit. Don't send the school. Don't share many things. So one thing you have to understand is that but don't share our personal share. Don't say any time to a to film or bring camera in. Oh more to be stingy, but stinginess here. Mbaka understand here. Obi member is a member of adoration ministry. But you remember that. Money. But you get me. But I will also have Pentecostal church here. Somebody will be on my back card. I don't I can share. Pentecostal church manage. They will be allowing you. But Mbaka will be
it will just be one-on-one level.
Yes. But Mbaka watch ó ti ń wọ̀jẹ̀ pé ọ̀gbọ́n yìí ó kàn ń wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó fún wa lówó kọ́kọ́ ò ṣe kọ́kọ́ ṣe nǹkan fún church náà.
ó ní kó fóun ní project ní church yẹn wọ́n á fowó sí Mbaka ni no kó pledge owó yẹn bí ni that was that video anyway don't apologize later unfortunately ètò ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tí wàá lọ sọ pé I a stingy man maybe something didn't work out after that 2019 video because I wouldn't see any reason why àwọn tó wà níbẹ̀ ẹjọ́ ẹ̀gán sọ pé they wouldn't even understand why that popped up told the Ross stingy will not be president this and that it was so unnecessary.
Oti dàbí ẹ mọ̀ pé ọ̀wọ́n èèyàn that is the person those are their clergymen but they are prone to do mistake. Oti take overboard.
They're human beings now.
Yeah, it's not this that it's a man tó wà sí àti mo ti bá a máa yẹn aṣọ mẹ́ta ló ń wọ̀ aṣọ shirt kò ní kọ́ mọ́ kò lọ́ọ́lídé kọ̀ọ̀kan ó máa ń kórè wíńdẹ́lẹ̀ tó máa lọ ń sùn sí kó lọ sínú ibi forest kan kò ń ṣe pé ó ń wá nǹkan tó fẹ́ jẹ ọ̀ wá fasting ni everyday night rí bó ṣe ń ṣe káàkiri ni lọ́dà tó ń wá investment lọ́dà wọ́n wá anything but tó kọ̀ọ̀kan commit ẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan fún wa political man ẹ̀ tó bá láǹsì wá sá lọ ò ní ṣe fún commit ẹ̀ lára sọ fún àwọn congregation mi sì kọ́ mú ẹ̀ but tó wá ṣe overboard ni ẹ̀ ti gẹ́ mi sì mo kọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ẹ̀yẹn mo sọ kí mo wá láti wá support.
That somebody will call in and then give us a bit of another trajectory based on what we have already known, So that's incredible, Baba. I appreciate. Do you have anything?
All right, take care. All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Oh, you have a good one, sir. Bye. So that's someone from Adoration Ministry. They are calling from the UK, by the way. I think the number is from the UK, but they've been to, like you said, hello. Hello, ma.
Mayegun political.
Ma.
Àlàáfíà ni. First and foremost, happy Father's Day.
Thank you, ma.
God bless you. Ṣé wọ́n ṣe kọ̀kọ̀rẹ́ rẹ ní o ṣé o ti jẹ́ kọ̀kọ̀rẹ́?
Wọ́n rí kọ̀kọ̀rẹ́ ṣe oyè mi.
Àbẹ́ ìbàrò òfin lò ó ké fi lò ó. Àbí fùfú àtọ̀bẹ̀ ẹ̀gúsí pẹ̀lú gọ̀lúgọ̀ ìdárarun sí rẹ̀. God bless you.
Sẹ́mo mo jẹ́ sẹ́mo tí mo fi sẹ́mo
jẹ́. Ọmọ ìyẹlé là kú iṣẹ́ o. Ìyẹlé là kú iṣẹ́ o. God bless you. Àlélà náà máa ṣe tẹ̀rẹ̀ rẹ̀ má wọ̀rí kò fó dédé wọ́n ó bá jẹun wọn o. Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Àṣẹ o. God bless you. Yeah, first and foremost. Wọ́n ti forí àwọn ará ìlú yẹn, wọ́n ti forí most of them gbà pààrọ̀. Wọ́n ti brainwash orí wọn. What is wrong with these people for crying out loud? What is wrong with them? What is wrong with them? À ń jẹ́ ìkúrú kó tán láwo wọ́n ṣàǹgbọ̀nwọ́ ẹ̀ sí. Ṣó ṣépè fún wọn ni? Wọ́n tún mú gbogbo ìgbálẹ̀ tó tán lọ́jà. Kí ni ohun tó ń ṣe àwọn people for God's sake? Ọkùnrin yìí ti jí gbogbo owó tó wà nínú pọ́ọ̀tì gbogbo ẹran tó wà nínú fọ́ǹdì ìjọba náà ti san jẹ tán. Rẹ̀mí ṣe sínétọ̀. Òun náà ṣe láìmọye 20-something years. Ó kó gbogbo owó Èkó jẹ. Alpha Beta wo ìlú tá a wà yìí sìn. H&M ló ń gba returns wọn náà ń gba revenue wọn. Kò sẹ́ni tó ń bá wọn gbà. Ilé ìjókòó síbẹ̀ ń gbà bóde ṣe ń gbà náà ló tún ń gbà lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn
mọ̀kànmá ṣe rí wọ́n ní nǹkan tó pè ní Lagos Inland Revenue Service LIRS àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀
ìṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ tọ́lọ́gà bá ní Èkó ní kékeré nìyẹn tó ń gbowó wọn ìwọ wá débẹ̀ nítorí pé o ṣe gọ́vnà. This is somebody tó sọ pé ń jẹ́ tó máa tú ẹ̀ bloody idiot yìí in. Wọ́n ní kò rí mọ́tò gbé lọ sí ibi tó ti tú ẹ̀ in.
Gbẹ̀ngà ló gbé mọ́tò fún Gbẹ̀ngà Daniel ní Gbẹ̀ngà ṣì wà láyé.
Wọ́n ní kò rí mọ́tò gbé lọ. Ẹsẹ̀ ló fẹ́ fi ṣàkí Gbẹ̀ngà tó tíyẹn tó fún ní right.
1999 mà ó sì máa ń dùn àwọn yẹn gan-an àbí kì í ṣe Tinubu tó pa àwọn máa rí lórí títí àwọn báyìí wá pé ṣé lè ló fẹ́ ṣe gọ́vnà eléyìí. Wọ́n ní òun ló fẹ́ ṣe gọ́vnà ìtọ́ ń pariwo pé ó ṣiṣẹ́ ní mọ́bìlì ó ṣe iṣẹ́ ní gbé l'Amẹ́ríkà ó gbé kinní kan síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ báwọn nígbà tẹ́ bá rí bó ṣe rí ń gbà yẹn.
na lie.
Ó wá dàbí ẹni tó wá lóhun lòun discover Èkó sìn yìí o. Òun ló dẹ̀ dé, Tinubu ló dẹ̀ dá Èkó sílẹ̀. Lọ́rọ̀ kan sìn ṣá tí ò bá jẹ́ Tinubu ni gan kò sékòó. Ṣé mọ̀ ṣá?
Ó sún mi o. Ńgbà tó bí àwa ṣèkó in the 50s. Àmọ́ mẹ́ni tó ń jẹ́ Tinubu o. Tinubu sọ ẹ̀ bàbá oníbàbá tó impersonate orúkọ wọn. Ọkùnrin fake man nìyí. Bloody fake idiot. Ló ń jó ló ń yàn. Wọ́n sọ pé kó ń jẹ èkuru tán láwo wọ́n tún gbọ́wọ́ èsì. Kí ló ń ṣe àwọn ará bíi? Àbó ti lò wọ́n mọ́ṣẹ́ ni. Tí ó ti gún wọn mẹ́bọ ni àbí kí ni? Wọ́n ní pé kèrègbè tó bá fọ́ máa ń jẹ.
Àwọn tó gba 10,000 lẹ́kìtì. Nígbà tá a divide owó yẹn, ẹ mọ ètò yẹn jẹ́ fọ́dún mẹ́rin mà. 6 naira ni ẹ, 6 naira èdè ni.
6 naira mo ti gbọ́ mo rí ti nìyẹn.
6 naira èdè.
Kí ló fẹ́ fi rà? Kí ló fẹ́ fi rà? Gàrí tó ń sìn kò sí gàrí 6 naira.
Kò lè jọ ordinary.
Wọ́n ti gún ọmọ ẹ̀bọ̀ o. Rẹ̀mí ìyẹn jẹ́ sínétọ̀ lé yín lórí. Ọmọ ẹ̀ ìdólú ọmọ ẹ̀ náà. Ó gbé yẹn forí gbogbo àwọn ìyá oníyà àwọn ìyá kan ti sọjà lẹ́yìn ìyá mọ́gàjì. Ó tún mọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ ó fi yẹn ṣe èyí ló ń bọ̀ wá jẹ gómìnà lé wọn lórí. Bóyá ń gbà tí Jídé bá lọ.
Ọkọ ọmọ ẹ̀ honorable ní lẹ́kìtì o. So yẹn sìn wọ́n máa annex gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yẹn ajẹ́lẹ̀ tó fẹ́ ṣe ní 2007 2011 tó rí ṣe ń gbà yẹn àsìkò tó máa ṣèrè kó ní ká kó ṣàbẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lọ máa kọ́ Chinese because ibi tí iṣẹ́ kìíní kó wa lọ Buhari tó ti lọ fi wá kọ́ China lọ́rùn òun tí náà máa continue ibi tí Buhari bá stop everybody lọ máa kọ́ ṣinko.
Ọkùnrin yìí mú gbogbo public property ó convert ẹ̀ sí tiẹ̀ gbogbo public fund wọ́n san gbogbo egungun tó wà ní òkòkò wọ́n jẹ gbogbo ẹran tán wọ́n ti san gbogbo egungun there is nothing in the public fund. Kí ló ṣẹ̀yìn ará Èkó yìí? Kí ló ṣẹ̀yìn ará Nàìjíríà yìí? Kí ló ń ṣe yín torí Ọlọ́run gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìyá ìṣìyàrá tẹ́ ẹ kó kíní jáde tẹ́ ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jó ní good road ní good health omi lásán ọkùnrin yìí wọ bẹ̀ ìjú water work báyìí làwa mú tó jẹ́ pé nígbà táwa ń kékeré lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ a máa lọ sí ìdí odò à ń lọ ṣe fàájì ni a máa gbé korobá máa ju korobá náà a máa ṣẹmọ oríṣiríṣi fọ́ọ̀n bó ṣe kọ́kọ́ dé báyìí ìjú ló kọ́kọ́ fagilé lórí náà ó dìlíìtì ìjú water works ni kò sí ohun tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sí good road kò sí nǹkan kan tó kí ló wá ń dùnú ẹlẹ́wọ̀n ẹ̀yìn ará Èkó yìí àtẹ̀yìn ara Nàìjíríà yìí tẹ́ ń wago ọwọ́ ṣẹ̀kẹ̀ṣẹ̀kẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ṣẹ̀kẹ̀ṣẹ̀kẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀ kí ni ohun tó ń ṣe yín náà torí ọlọ́ àwọn ọmọ yín ò ní iṣẹ́ àwọn ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ àwa yìí ńgbà táwa wà ní kékeré táwa jáde school àti gbé àwọn ìyá wa àti bàbá wa ti gbé wọn sórí payroll at age 20 something àwọn ọmọ tí yín wà ní 40 you are still putting money in their pocket they don't even have future wọ́n di ọ̀kadà rider àwọn ọmọ yín di ọ̀kadà rider wọ́n di yahoo wọ́n di ritual wọn ò tí ì fi yín jó oògùn tán o torí èmi ò mọ tó ń ṣàwọn ará bí àwọn tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ tilẹ̀ kò mọ́ rí wọ́n ní kẹ́ lọ gba poverty voting card yín
poverty validation card
wo ṣe feed yẹn I was so scared when I saw that image pé àwọn pípọ̀ ìfẹ́ para wọn síjọba lọ́rùn báyìí wọ́n jí wa gbé ọkùnrin yìí ń sọ wípé where are the headers where are the cows ṣé yẹn lásán kò tó ń ronú fáwọn pípọ̀ ìtorí ṣe lèmi ti ń ròyìn pé
àwọn pípọ̀ ìwé wẹ́wẹ́ ní toll gate ó ní kí ló ń ṣe ń bẹ̀ they have a case to answer what are they doing there.
Ọlọ́run kí ni mo ti fẹ́ ṣe tàwọn èèyàn mi yìí sí Ọlọ́run máa wọ́n mọ ohun tó ń ṣe. Ajẹ́ ìwé ẹ̀yìn tán ló bẹ lẹ́dẹ̀ jẹ́ àtẹnujẹ ló fẹ́ pa wọn 6 naira pàdé wọn yẹn òun ló ń ṣe wọ́n.
tó bá fún ní 20,000 kó fi dìbò 12 naira per day fọdún mẹ́rin ló gbà tó bá fún ẹ ní 30,000 naira kó fi dìbò fún wọn 18 naira per day ló gbà fọdún mẹ́rin tó bá fún ẹ ní 40,000 naira kó fi dìbò 24 naira ló gbà fọdún mẹ́rin ṣáyé ò wá máa ṣe èèyàn 24 naira lójúmọ́ 24 naira times ọdún mẹ́rin.
Tinubu without nothing to show for it and they've forgotten that apple doesn't fall far from the tree. This man will be himself. Ojuyobo will be Ojuyobo. Ojuyobo is so greedy. This is a effing greedy man who doesn't care for no one except himself, except number one, which is himself. èmi ló kàn
200 million.
bàbá oní Parkinson bàbá tó jẹ́ pé ó ti ń da léètì torí Ọlọ́run òun ló kàn á ò mẹ́rin ìjọba ni ó ti já àwọn yẹn ti mọ̀ pé bóyá ó ti ń támínà tó ẹja gbé fún kíkiní ilé padà wá bá wa.
ó sì wà ní kí ló ti ń pè departure lounge. Thank you so much.
God bless you. Yorùbá nation yẹn ni o for sure.
Going back on that.
Ẹ má tẹ̀ jẹ́ kó distract wa. Yorùbá nation yẹn ni ká máa tẹnumọ́ iṣu atẹnumọ́rọ̀ ìjẹ̀kẹ̀ tó ti kọ́ ẹ̀
jóná o iṣu atẹnumọ́rọ̀ jóná o yé mi. Ṣé a máa tẹnumọ́?
ní Yorùbá nation now.
Good night.
Oh, enjoy your day o. Bá mi táwọn ọmọ o. Ajáre o. Wé màá ti kú dànù o. Àwọn ọmọ àdúró tiẹ̀ o. Wé màá ti ṣe o. God bless you. Love you.
Yeah, I love you too, ma. Yes, ma. So that is a mother that is so worried why people are still pretty much so fixated and then worshipping their own oppressors. She couldn't put it together and said, why? Unfortunately, the people that are going to become that are being led to the slaughterhouse or leading themselves to the slaughterhouse, they will never listen. I have another caller. Hello there.
Hello, Maego.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Chief Adela from Canada.
The chief.
How are you?
I think it's going to be like afternoon in Canada right now. So, how is Canada today? The afternoon is actually anyway.
We are going to London.
That's right.
Mo gbọ́ tí àárọ̀ ni mo ti ń tracking that. Ṣé mo wí pé ọ̀rọ̀ Olúbàdàn ni mo fẹ́ sọ. Ṣé rí àwọn ọba wa pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Ọ̀wọ̀ láìpẹ́ yìí ó báyọ̀ nínú jẹ́ gidi. A ṣe bí àti ẹ̀ fún nǹkan nígbà díẹ̀ náà. Àwọn èèyàn ṣì ń sunkún. Mo wo clip ọmọ kékeré. Àwọn ọmọ mẹ́ta tó yẹ ṣó ní àìpẹ́ yìí mo dẹ̀ sunkún. Mi ò rò wípé
ló ṣe jẹ́ pé nígbà tí mo play ẹ̀tọ́ mo sọ pé mi ò ní intention láti jẹ́ kí anybody wà so upset but I just thought I should show you sometimes káwọn èèyàn kọ́ lè fi mọ̀ pé nígbà mi tí wọ́n bá ń react sáwọn kìíní tó máa sọ pé kí ni tiẹ̀ gan-an mo ń sọ ni pé tẹ́ bá fi abẹ́rẹ́ gúnra yín wò lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ̀ bá react jù bẹ́ẹ̀
ni. Ẹni bí ni àwọn tó ń darí wa ẹni bí ni wọ́n Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ fi ìyà jẹ gbogbo wọn. Àná ni mo rí kíní ọmọ ẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ wò pé pẹ̀lú gbogbo ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ó gba ẹkún lójú gọ́vnà Ondo State.
Akérédolú fúnra rẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Ó gba ẹkún lójú ẹ̀ a dẹ̀ ń pàtẹ́wọ́ fún àwọn tó ń ṣe wá láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ kan sára wọn kò dáa. Kódà ibo ni Yorùbá ti wá dé báyìí gbogbo value ọmọlúàbí tó ń bí wa mọ́ ti tán àwọn ọba wa ló dẹ̀ ń fà àtàwọn olórí wa politician àtàwọn religious leader wa àwọn ló fà kíní yìí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ àti kò kánlẹ̀ Ifá ti ń ṣe nígbà tó Olúbàdàn náà ṣẹ̀mọ̀ pé ó ti dalẹ̀ rí tí ò bá sí former governor náà Olúbàdàn ò lè dé bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn tí ò yẹ kí wọ́n dé ipò gidi la fi ń ṣò lórí nílẹ̀ Yorùbá.
God bless you, sir.
Àwọn èèyàn tí ò yẹ kó dé ipò gidi
olókèlè ń wò.
A ti sálẹ̀ ní. Àwọn alágbe àwọn èèyàn tí kò yẹ kó jẹ́ èèyàn láàrin wa la fi ń ṣò lórí. Ibi tí àṣìṣe ti bá Yorùbá nìyẹn. A ní láti dó lórí ọmọlúàbí ká má fi owó èlò ní 30,000 èlò ní 10,000 naira tí wọ́n fi gba ilé ayé lọ́wọ́ wọn wọ́n fi gba ìgbà tó dáa lọ́wọ́ ọmọ Yorùbá. Mo ti sọrí lórí ìkànnà yìí pé Yorùbá kì í ṣalágbe. Yorùbá kì í ṣalágbe. Tá a bá dẹni tó fà sẹ́yìn nínú ẹbí a máa ń daṣọ yìbò lára àjọwà pé lọ́bẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lọ́bẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ ní Kaduna. Àtàwọn afàṣọ yìbò lára kẹ́bí máa di alátọ̀rọ̀ jẹ. Ibo la ti dẹni tó wọlé débi wípé owó la fi ń yan àwọn ẹni bí la fi ń fi àyè ajá ara wa. Ẹ fi Tinubu sílẹ̀ o. ẹ fi Tinubu sílẹ̀ ó pẹ́ ó yá ojú wa náà ló máa ṣe ìgbà lónígbà ń lò ìgbà kan àwọn tó ṣe tàná àwọn dà lónìí àwa lókun
wọn Abíọ́lá ó milẹ̀ ju tiẹ̀ yìí lọ àwa kéré díẹ̀ gbà yẹn ṣùgbọ́n àṣèrántí díẹ̀ nú ẹ̀.
àwa rántí dáadáa bàbá tiẹ̀ dáadáa l'Abíọ́lá Tinubu ní cloud.
àkọ́ tẹ̀mí sọ ni wọ́n ní wọn Abíọ́lá bóyá dá tó ó ṣe milẹ̀ tó aṣáárí ibi tí gbogbo ẹ̀ bá dé.
ṣe rí wọn ní pé ẹ mọ̀ tó bá ní òpó kan wọn ní kì í pẹ́ láyé. agbára central nígbà tá a wà níwọ̀n bara wa láṣoríire láti gbà tá a ti ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ pé central ní ìfàsẹ́yìn ti ba Yorùbá. mo wá bèè lọ́wọ́ federal ni mo wá bèè lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn Yorùbá náà tó ń sọ pé federal ibo lẹ tún ìlú Yorùbá tí ẹ̀yin jẹ́ gọ́vùnà tẹ́ jẹ́ kọmíṣánná lé lórí dé.
láìtàlá ẹ ní sọnù bàbá ẹ bá mi bí wọn.
ṣé ń gbàtà bá ṣé àlè Ògùn sí ti wá ń bẹ̀ yẹn ṣé àlè sọ́dí lóyìnbó wọ́n ti máa wá kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ níbẹ̀. ṣó dìgbà tá a bá dé Àbújá ní ká tó torí ìwọ̀n ọ̀bá tá a níyẹn ìbò lẹ bá wọn dé mo dé Abẹ́òkúta gbogbo bí tí mo ti gbogbo primary school tá a lọ torí nígbà táwọn wà l'Abẹ́òkúta kò sí private school jẹyọ méjì lọ o children now school àti Queen Benedict ní gbogbo Abẹ́òkúta kò sí gbogbo iléèwé tá a ti kàwé tí wọ́n ń bọ́jẹ́tì tírílíọ̀n fún wọn ní páànù lórí mọ́.
ṣèbí báwọn ọmọ tiẹ̀ máa rí nǹkan jókòó.
àwa ó student làwa síbẹ̀ jẹ́ Ọlọ́run ò ní ṣàánú àwọn olùdásíwá ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ò ní ṣàánú wọn gbogbo owó tí wọ́n dẹ̀ kó yẹn náà ìbànújẹ́ náà lọ́ máa fi kó lọ́ máa fi pàṣẹnú ẹ̀mí wọn. ẹ ṣé o ẹ kú ètò Yorùbá nation la máa ṣe o.
ẹ ṣé tẹ́ bá wa dá sí o God bless you sir.
Yorùbá nation la máa ṣe o.
Thank you sir.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Bye. gbogbo ìtẹ̀wé yẹn làárọ̀ máa rọ̀ mọ́. Mo ní another caller on the line.
Hello. Mayegun.
Elder.
Hello. Báríkà o.
ọdún mẹ́wàá kẹ́ ẹ.
Ọ̀gá kúkú wà lórí àwọn mo mọ̀ pé tí n bá jókòó tí bá ti wá sí church mo máa ń jókòó sẹ́yìn yìí ni.
ẹ kò ní ọ̀sáàfù ní àfẹ́kọ̀ọ́kọ́ tẹ bá ti wá wò pé ẹ rí pé àwọn èèyàn tó wá ń wo ẹnu ìjọba ọ̀run ti dàfagbára wọ gidi gan lẹ́nu ìjọ mẹ́ta yìí sá o. wàá dúpẹ́ pé bá wa dá sí ẹni sá.
gbà ó first of all pé wọ ọmọ Ọlọ́run á wò ó tó náà á tó àgbà á dẹ̀ ṣe ìkọrin tí àwọn èèyàn ń ṣe láyé agbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run yeah pẹ̀lẹ́ yes ẹlẹ yes sórí láyé pípé orí ọ̀rọ̀ Olúbàdàn tó because I mean oh yes sẹ́rí Olúbàdàn tó lọ fi yọ̀ jẹ kí ló ń pè tó lọ fi Bàbáríga báńkì Gàndọ́là tó lọ fi joyè ọ̀rẹ́
òun ni wọ́n sọ pé
okay
Bàbáríga
Gàndọ́là Bàbáríga
mobile bank CEO
lọ́wọ́lọ́dún ẹ̀dùn ọmọ àwọn amáyégún yìí ẹ̀dùn ẹ̀ yìí.
gbogbo alámọ̀ pẹ̀lú wa ò dáa bàbá gbogbo wa ṣe rí tí ọkọ̀ bá sọ nǹkan mi gbà mí tán ní olówó ni wọ́n dẹ̀ tún sọ ẹ̀ à ń pretend ni gbogbo alámọ̀ pé gbogbo àná lọ́rọ̀ ẹnu wa ò dáa tàbá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀.
máa yégún ọmọ fún mi ló jọ èmi ló jọ dáàbà sí lọ́rẹ̀ ọdún ẹni ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni tó dáa.
ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ yẹn náà dẹ̀ ti pọ̀ jù
kọ́ lọ forí sọlẹ̀ dà sórí tọ́sán lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Olúbàdàn yẹn ni pé torí nígbà tí bàbá yẹn nígbà tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ fi máa yẹn jẹ ọba just of recent a kan lórí social media wọ́n bẹ̀ sí máa pariwo nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ kọ́rọ̀ tí idiot sọ I call him idiot lórúkọ tèmi ni o èmi ò forúkọ anybody pé èmi Ọláolúwa Ọláolúwa Akínbọ̀wálé tẹ́ bí ní oko àkànrán ní Ìbàdàn ló pe Olúbàdàn ní idiot èmi ni mo pè bẹ́ẹ̀ o kì í ṣe Báyégún ló pè bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
tó yẹn lọ di pé ẹ̀kọ́ sí pé báyìí kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ orúkọ mi tì nídìí.
ẹ̀kọ́ orúkọ tèmi sí di pé èmi Ọláolúwa ọmọ tí wọ́n bí ní oko apẹ̀rin ní oko àkàrán ló ń pe Olúbàdàn ní ọmọ àlè mo dẹ̀ pè lábùnú ebi PDP ni wèrè ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ebi PDP ni ebolóṣèlú débi sẹ́dẹ̀tọ̀ who is who you see Mayegun let me tell you the reality you say something most of the time and I have to discuss it tẹ́lẹ̀ okay so láwọn ọmọ tẹ̀sẹ̀ bí àwọn ọmọ tẹ̀sẹ̀ bí nìkan bí 40 years down you understand no problem wow wàhálà ńlá wà because Nigeria ti stop history for so long so now we are in serious trouble èèyàn tó bá dẹ̀ gbàgbé ibi tó ti ń bọ̀ kò lè mọ ibi tó ń lọ this is where the problem kò lè mọ ibi tó ń lọ this is where the problem is if you destroy your history you understand so there is no future now let me tell you something sórí àwọn politician wa tàbí no ìjọba fẹ́ sọ pé èèyàn dúdú generally